Let's hit two. K-Sports, and the Lakers starting five. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Cam Reddish is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. A fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
This is why you got to clog up these lanes, because Reeves will rip right through them.
Mobley, a screen on Reeves. LeVert outside. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Allen with a screen on Reeves. Allen, pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Reeves. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Davis slams it home.
Just a heads-up play by Reeves, snatching the ball and taking it the other way.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Reddish. Mitchell against Reddish. Davis knocks it loose.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Now here's Reddish. 4-3. The rebound by Allen.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together. Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
And here's Reeves outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen in the high post. Back to Mitchell. Got it.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's James. Mobley with the block. Hachimura against Mitchell. Davis with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. That one's good from James on the assist by Reeves.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
See, what a... Okay, that's just insane.
Strong finish.
Oh, you expect Rui to finish that play, but when a guy is this open, he makes a quality pass.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Now Mobley. Back to LeVert. Clock at 6. James with the block.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 5. Pass to Davis. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
There's a screen. Here's Mitchell. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Los Angeles leading by 9. Reddish with it. Now LeVert defending. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
Reeves, the pass to James. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Reeves. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And the basket by Hachimura.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. He absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 5. James outside. Hachimura with a screen on Mobley. And there's James from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. LeVert goes against Reeves. Mitchell with the ball. Mobley finds Mitchell. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Screen by James. Back to Reeves. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You got to finish strong whenever you can. Reeves does not waste that opportunity.
And there's a pick. Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the NBA season just getting started here. Still some jitters for the rookies on these teams, RJ.
It takes time for rookies to really feel at home in an NBA game. The first few, though, they move like a blur. We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. The fourth spot held by Jared Allen.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Mitchell against Reddish. Mitchell down low.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
On the wing, Reeves. Guarded by Okoro. Screen by James. Reeves. The rebound by Allen.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
And Okoro gets it to go. Okoro's gotten his first basket of the night.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
James passes to Reddish. James, a screen on LeVert. Reddish against LeVert. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. And it's James inside.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Pass to Reddish. James deciding where to go with it. Outside Reeves. Now here's Davis. Hachimura left side. Back to Davis. It's James on the wing. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What separates AD from most big men is he's just got every tool at his disposal. And he knows exactly when to use them.
Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
Now here's Mitchell. Last game, 26 points for him. LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Reeves with the ball. Now LeVert defending. Here we go, all alone. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on Cam Reddish, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Now here's Reeves. 9 points in the game. Back to James. Davis with a screen on Mobley. The three, James. The putback. Davis making the defense pay.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Outside Mitchell. Nifty move. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up, and he will put it down when you quick.
James outside. Davis a screen. They get the rebound. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Lakers on top, leading by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in over at Little Caesars Arena. The Pistons will face off against the Hornets. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And guys, we saw an incredible performance from Anthony Davis in that first half, doing what he does best. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Christian Wood out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect, then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Finney Smith in at small forward. Cavaliers trail by 3. Niang with it. Vincent picks him up, and this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Lakers shooting has been good. 54% in this one. Vincent passes to Finney Smith. Vincent up top, guarded by Garland. And here's Connect outside. To the wing, right side, to the middle. Vincent. Missed inside. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Garland. Pass to Thompson. Outside Garland. Thompson with a screen. Garland, the pass to Thompson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Vincent. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Vincent's gotten his first points in this one. Cleveland shooting 59% in this one, a good average. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. For 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Vincent. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Niang. Counted. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Vincent outside. Pass to Connect. They need this. The shot that time, not on target.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, BA, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You have to be careful against Connect inside. They'll turn you into a highlight.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Strus finds Garland. Nails it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Wood from the arc. Thompson pulls it in. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-4 run. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Lakers, third.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Outside Strus. Niang a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Strus's shot is off. Lakers trail by 7. Stolen by Strus. Wade, the pass to Garland. Back to Wade. And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Garland. Spins. Niang outside.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend. If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Garland, the pass to Wade. Inside. Oh, deflected. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Connect. And that one's good. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Known as a jump shooter, Connect is improving around the basket.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Wade deflects the pass. And here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. Offensive board. And the layup is good. Garland's got 10 points in just the second half.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, PA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And we've just finished the third quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. Mitchell just crushing their hopes, draining it before the shot clock expires.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The 3 from Mitchell. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Davis with a screen on LeVert. Reeves the pass to Davis to tie it up. Easy money for Davis inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Reddish against Mitchell. Rebounded by the Lakers. Reeves up top with the drive. Outside for Davis. To take the lead. Hachimura outside. Pass to Reeves. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
I love how aggressive Reeves is. He does not shy away from contact.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Hachimura sets a screen. And there's James from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Cavaliers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Hachimura with a screen on Mobley. And James puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. And the Lakers lead by 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Allen can't get it to go.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
2 minutes remaining.
Davis with a screen on Allen. From 12 feet, James finds Davis. And finished off by Davis. And he's now got the double-double.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. To the paint. James passes to Davis. Davis on the tape. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, I tell you, that's a freight train coming down the tracks right there. You don't want to mess with an AD when he's on the move like that.
Allen with a screen on Reddish. Down low to stop the run. And here's LeVert for 3. He drops it from range.
Easy to see why they trust LeVert's judgment. Impressive watching him getting it done in a big spot.
Reeves the pass to Davis. Now James, covered by Mobley. And James throws it down.
Is anyone, are we even surprised at this point? Like, this is what he does. Like, he just shows up clutch. Oh, it's clutch time? All right, here you go.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's LeVert for 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Hachimura with a screen on Mobley. Outside Reeves. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And now the Cavaliers on the break. From deep, Mitchell. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Not many better late game right now than Donovan Mitchell.
The 3 from Okoro. Count it. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Outside Reeves. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up. Oh!
Assist goes to Austin Reeves. A technical foul has been called on the Cavaliers.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the three-point lead.
There's Davis with the 3. Misses there. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Visiting
Greetings and best wishes. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Okogie and Durant are the forwards. And it's Bol in at the center position. And for Cleveland, the guard and off guard are Mitchell and LeVert. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game, 26 points. Can't cash in from close range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Knocks down the three ball. Booker's got 6 points.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Mitchell outside. LeVert the pass to Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
LeVert finds Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. There's the three. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
KD with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Bol the pass to Beal. Bol setting the pick for Beal. Mobley with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant. Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why you begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. At the elbow, it's Allen. Shoots over Beal. Allen's shot is off. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Okogie. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Bol. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bol's understanding of when to look for his is next level.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Bradley Beal? Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Now here's Booker. He's got 7. Into the lane. And the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim.
Now, here's Okoro. He's covered by Beal. Nobody near Allen. The Cavaliers with another miss. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Bol setting the pick for Beal. Pass to Booker. Shoots. Mobley with the rebound.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
For three, Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And stolen by Mobley. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Durant with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what...
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect...
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Okogie and Durant are the forwards. And it's Bol in at the 5.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Mitchell wide open. From 16 feet away, he cans it. 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Here's Mitchell going inside, and that one drops for him. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
The spider in the house, the unmatched quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a bucket.
Stolen by Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Mitchell outside. Releases from 15.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Booker dishes to Beal. Outside for Durant. From deep three-point land, another 3 for Phoenix.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Beal against Mitchell. KD sets the pick for Beal. And the shot goes in. And the Suns lead by 2.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Mitchell up top. 11 points in the game. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Nifty move. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, stop showing off, Evan Mobley. Go get it.
Beal, that's for 2. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Booker.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from LeVert.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end, the ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Durant against Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Katie. Another 3 for Cleveland.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
The powerful flush by Durant.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
That one goes in. Mitchell's got 16 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, KD. Pass to Okogie. And he drives in. Outside for Durant. Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And I thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
You look at Cleveland, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big...
And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
They've got George Niang. Darius Garland is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Wade in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's Allen on the wing, defended by Strus. Allen passes to Nurkic. 5 on the clock. Plays it up and banks it in. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers, For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Nurkic finds O'Neal. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Cleveland leading by 4. To the inside, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
Outside Garland, the 3.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
O'Neal passes to Plumlee. Morris outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Monte Morris was a late second-round selection back in 2017. But boy, hard work and perseverance has paid off for this guy.
And he nails the 3rd. Cavaliers leading. Here's Niang. And it's off from three-point range. Morris kicks to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Nobody near Allen. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Thompson, high post.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Garland. Thompson sets the pick for Garland. Back to Thompson. Pass to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Niang. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Niang's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Down low. Plumlee in the post. He's covered by Niang. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And here's Garland for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 3-point Cleveland lead. To Plumlee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Suns have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Garland against Nurkic. Thompson, a screen on Nurkic. Garland, that's for 2. That one a little long. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. 40 seconds left in the 3rd. And he lays it straight in. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Boy, nice effort from Thompson there. Finishes the drive with the hammer slam.
Here's Allen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And the Suns here with a different look. Bull. He's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. Okogie's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Booker in for Monte Morris. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Garland against Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. With 4 seconds on the clock, and then Mitchell at the dump.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Cavaliers ahead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Okogie and Durant are the forwards. And it's Bull in at the 5, roaming the paint.
There are some superstars who just love to play the game and work on the craft. That is Kevin Durant in a nutshell.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
To the middle. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Mitchell. 9 points for Evan Mobley.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Offensive rebound. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and Bull sends it back. LeVert against Booker. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Okoro. Inside, he gets the jumper to fall.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Pass the Bull. Beal with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Beal the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. No one near him. Right through the cylinder that time, all net.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
No good from Booker.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Okoro throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's LeVert. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Booker finds Durant. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. KD's got 9 points here in the second half. Mitchell outside. Down low. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Money!
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bowl there with a big basket.
Here's a Kuro. And he banks in the layup.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Beal kicks to KD. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Kevin Durant loves late game chances. Boy, he's been in the spot many times, and he shows you how it's done.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Durant down low. Mobley's there. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Cleveland with the ball. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by Okogie. For 3, Booker. He can't get that one. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
And for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another.
Coming up next, the Suns take... It's that time of the year. Happy Halloween. This place is in. Absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Bull out there with Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the three. Now here's Durant. Booker a screen on James. And it's Durant missing. Reddish with the ball. Pass to James. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside, KD. Booker outside. Takes the three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view it?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the lone star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. 6 to shoot. Durant kicks the ball. A three ball. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
Here's LeBron. From the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Booker inside, guarded by Reddish. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The work ethic of Reeves makes him a two-way threat. He's always trying to outwork you. Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
And there's the foul on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Beal. 5 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They recover it. Back to Reddish. Inside. And stolen by Bull.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Now here's Booker. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
And coming in as a four-spacing two-guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Beal with it, defended by Reeves. No good from Durant.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Hachimura, the pass to James. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Lakers in the lead. Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, he laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, Bull. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Back to LeBron. For the three, hits it from three-point range.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Here's Booker. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Reeves, and he dunks it down.
Oh, why dunk you very much?
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now the Lakers have got to be pleased. They no longer have to share their home arena. It's all their own now.
Yes, it's beneficial for the Lakers and Clippers. They've shared the arena since 1999 when the Staples Center first opened, but everyone knew it was the Lakers' house because they hung up the banners. But I will say this, the Clippers own their arena.
And the dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Durant dishes to Beal. KD sets the pick for Beal. Bangs home the trifecta. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's LeBron. Outside for Davis. Back to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for James. And the shot is good. LeBron's got 7 points here in this quarter. Suns trail by 4. Booker looking around. Bull finds Booker. Outside, KD. Booker is screen on James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
I had a chance to check out the numbers for LeBron James. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 25 points per game last season. 8 assists and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half the season, but we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
And it's good for 2. Reeves has got his second basket.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
KD against James. And here is Durant. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. It's on target from the high post. Durant's got 7.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
And Beal kicks to Booker. Pass to Bull. O'Neal sets the screen for KD. Outside, Beal. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. KD can't get it to go.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing he can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Beal gets a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Reeves against Booker. From outside the arc, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
Booker is screen on LeBron. And it's Beal in the corner. Fires the three. No good that time. And so we conclude the first half. Lakers lead by 8. And now we'll set. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
24.
They're not applying enough pressure offensively. Very little presence inside. Too much reliance on long jumpers.
All right, fellas. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to this.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got Morris. Nurkic is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Allen. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Allen.
Good setup from Nurkic. Unselfish play there.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns' core group had some growing pains in that first season. But look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
Here he goes. Here's Okogie. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Okogie. The Suns need to get a shot off. Plumlee, no luck.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Vanderbilt the pass to Finney-Smith. From past the arc. To the left wing. Back to Vanderbilt. Nurkic with the steal. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Suns trail by 5. Morris outside. No good on the triple. LA's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Finney-Smith. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Morris outside. Pass to Okogie. 4 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on Wood. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Driving to the basket. Wood kicks to Finney-Smith. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Nurkic. And it goes down 2 points. Nurkic has got his first points of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
To the inside. Vanderbilt. Out left to the wing. Wood with the screen for Connect. Stolen by Allen. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Nurkic can't hit.
just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Wasted no time on that one.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Plumlee with the steal. Pass to Okogie for the tie. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Powered down with both hands.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Morris dishes to Allen. Morris looking over the floor. Nurkic setting the pick for Morris. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Phoenix ahead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Cameron Reddish is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Booker outside. Durant down low. Working on James. And the rejection by James. So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 1. Here's Davis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Bradley Beal picks one up.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
Booker outside. Outside for Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
He gives up a bit of size in the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Booker outside. Pass to Bull. Outside, KD. Launches it. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And finished off by LeBron.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Turnovers were a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
LeBron, a screen on Booker. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Reddish. KD against Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reddish with the ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns ball.
Suns trail by 5. Booker up top. Guarded by Reddish. And the dunk by Booker.
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. There's no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Pocket 6. Here's Hachimura. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And Davis throws it down.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
It's stolen by Reddish. Deflects the pass. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. Booker out of a cannon. Out to KD. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. This one for 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Reeves against Booker.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now here's Booker. D right on him. Outside Durant. A powerful flush by Durant.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Reeves the pass to Reddish. James a screen on Beal. Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hachimura. Hachimura with a screen on Durant. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Phoenix. It's a 1-point game. Now here's Booker. Driving the ball. Look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. LeBron, that's a 2-point. Oh, big time shot!
Zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner. A hero.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard J.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks. For joining us and the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, a lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert, and it's Okoro in at the 3. And for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with Cam Reddish, and it's Hachimura in at the small forward. Screened by James. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the... Same time, you get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason payoff.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Allen a screen. LeVert goes against Reddish. Rebound, the Lakers. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Okoro penetrating. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, you cannot let Okoro get going towards the rim. This guy has got elite athleticism.
James passes to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Out to James. 5 to shoot. And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, not a lot to be done if LeBron gets a solid screen in a pick-and-roll set like that one.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Here's Reeves after the basket by Cleveland. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Cavaliers now. The three from Okoro. Drills it from deep. Okoro's got 5.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
James passes to Reddish. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so he hits both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Reeves, the pass to Davis. Reddish on the wing. On the wing, Reeves. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Fires from deep. Reddish misses. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Now here's Reddish. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here they come. Here's Okoro. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. James deciding where to go with it. That shot, no good. The Cavs trailing. Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Wow, splash it in from the mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
Outside Reeves. James outside. With the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Hachimura against Mitchell. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Reddish. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Mitchell. That'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Cleveland on top, leading by a point. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Cam Reddish Reddish is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And stolen by Reeves. Pass to James. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers leading. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Here's Mitchell. Out to Mobley. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Mitchell down low.
Boy, the floater game from Donovan Mitchell is effortless, folks.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Back to James. Beyond the arc. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
LeBron worked tirelessly early in his career on improving his range shooting, and boy, it has paid dividends.
Outside Mitchell. Rebounded by LeBron. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
LeVert, a screen on Reddish. Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Reeves. Allen, pass to Mobley. And here's LeVert for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Outside Davis. Pass to Reeves. From outside the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Reddish against Mitchell. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Tipped away. LeVert with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Pass to Allen to end the run. He buries it from 3.
Jared Allen simply getting more and more comfortable. How about the rise and fire in the catch and shoot? Okay.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Mobley on a screen. Here's Mitchell. Oh! Mitchell taking no chances.
Oh, my goodness. A little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
James goes in. The shot. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Mitchell against Reddish. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
James, that's good. James. He's got 7 points for the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Mobley against James. Wide open look. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
No, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Over at Little Caesars Arena, the Pistons will face off against the Hornets. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
This is a game everyone.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
Well, I love.
And that's a wrap on half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You gotta like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for Cleveland, they've got Max Strus, George Niang out there with Thompson. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. For the tie, here's Niang, tries again. Garland finds Strus. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. He nails it. And we're tied.
You see the quickness of Garland on display right there. He's working amongst the trees, no problem.
Vincent outside. To the middle. Here's Wood. Puts the move on. And Wood with the stuff.
At 6'10", dunking is effortless for Wood, especially when he's given this type of positioning.
Here's Garland. Count it. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Strus. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Wade. Now here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Here's Connect, covered by Strus. The teardrop. And a nice bucket inside from Vanderbilt. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Garland with the ball. Niang outside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Strus outside, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. 4. He's checked in for Niang.
Number 15, J.T. Orr.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's Vincent off the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a three-level scorer. Knocks down the three with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
Niang, he's checked in for Thor. On the wing, Finney Smith. Wood against Thompson. Clock at 4. Here's Connect. And again, it's the Lakers.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
To the inside, and stolen by Wood. In transition, here they come. Three-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And yep, it's good. Garland's got 6 here in the quarter. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter here. Vincent outside. Out to Wood. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Wood's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, for a guy his size, Wood's shooting motion is on point. The 3 is plenty good.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Here's LeVert. Mobley, a screen on Reddish. Mobley outside. Pass to Okoro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. With the clock winding. Look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Davis finds Hachimura. Here's James. Reverses. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
Both free throws good from James. Got a piece of it. Fires away from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Reeves. 6 to shoot, and here's LeVert for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Hachimura outside. Pass to James. Hachimura with a screen on Mobley. The shot by James, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9. The 3 from Okoro. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. This one for 3. Kept alive. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Checked by James. Let's go with a 3. Mitchell misses. Los Angeles leading by 9. Outside Reddish. Pass to James. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Friday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolated.
For three, James. That shot off the mark.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside Reddish. Hachimura outside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers.
Here's Okoro. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
They'll credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
James, that's good.
Well, should any of us be surprised? If they need a bucket, LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
They get it back.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Reeves, the pass to Davis. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Okoro, no good. The Lakers lead by 5. Here's Reddish. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Mitchell misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Open shot by Reeves, and he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Inside. Outside for Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
There are just certain guys that have the clutch instinct, and Donovan Mitchell, one of those.
Now, here's James. LeBron at full speed. Here's Reddish. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's just a 2-point Laker lead.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Pass to Okoro. There's the 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Reddish, here we go. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. Boy, all right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke.
How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The guard and off guard are Mitchell and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else. This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
With 3, Booker. Rebound by Mitchell. Cleveland with the ball. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over
it. Okogie, the pass to Bull. Allen with the rebound. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Allen. Durant with the steal. And here comes the break. Beal taking his time here. And finished off by Beal.
Still showing a little bounce. Beal sends it home.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Here's Booker. His last outing, 16 points for him. Durant sets a screen for Booker. A three-pointer, no good. Cavaliers leading. Mitchell up top, defended by Booker.
2 minutes remaining.
The drive by Mitchell. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. The wide open look for Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
Mobley is screen on Booker. Mitchell passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Beal. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis. Stolen by Mitchell. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Nobody near Allen. Drops in the tray.
Look, if Allen is going to hit that shot, your whole defensive strategy has to change.
Booker inside. Covered by Okoro. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
For three, Durant. It's good from long range. Durant's got 5.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
LeVert against Beal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Good D by Booker.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Bull, the pass to Durant. Here's the screen. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the guard and off guard are Mitchell and LeVert. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Bull pulls it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think of D. Wade with a better jumper.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. In comes Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
There's the pick. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Lakers in L.A. Beal against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Booker. Outside, KD. And stolen by Mobley. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Beal with a screen on LeVert. And the basket by Okogie.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the paint, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan, but this man finishes the way he was built.
Booker in the post, covered by Okoro. Outside for Durant. Booker a screen on Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. Durant with it, guarded now by Okoro. Booker no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Richard, Cleveland this summer able to sign Donovan Mitchell to a 4-year contract extension.
And that's a relief for Cavs fans. Mitchell is the biggest star they've had in Ohio since LeBron. Keeping him in the fold is crucial for the dynamic of their team.
Beal dishes to Bull. Bull setting the pick for Booker. And it's sent back by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
And it's LeVert missing. Suns lead by 3. Okogie. 9 points last game out. Booker the pass to Beal. Shoots over Okoro. Phoenix no good that time either. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Okoro kicks to LeVert. Back to Okoro. Mitchell right side. Allen a screen on Booker. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. They get it back. Allen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The glass is spotless with Allen on the floor.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Allen no good on the free throw. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the wing, Booker. Back to Durant. Pass to Okogie. Outside, KD. To end the cold streak, Durant going to work inside.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
LeVert sets a screen for Mitchell. Now here's LeVert. And Ball sends it back. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns ahead. They lead by 3. And now with all right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage.
Okay, guys, now let's see. Thank you for being with us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Nurkic is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Morris. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Cavaliers.
And they've been doing a great job of getting into the paint and scoring inside. The defense allowing them easy access to the rim, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Niang. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Niang's got his first 2 points of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Morris into the lane. Good on the shot. And the Suns lead by 4. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Strus setting the screen for Garland. Pass to Strus. To the middle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Niang's got his second basket of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
Morris against Garland. Inside. Wade kicks to Garland. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Howard hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Nurkic. A three from Morris. Sinks the triple. Morris has got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Here's Allen. Plumlee with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Garland looking it over. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Garland's got his first 2 points.
The efficiency of Garland is something this man believes that he can make every shot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Morris against Garland. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Allen. O'Neal a screen on Strus. Allen for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to Wade. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Allen. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's Strus missing. Suns leading by 7. O'Neal outside. Over to the wing. Nurkic finds O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
I like how Nurkic finds his teammates, puts up solid assist numbers for a big man.
Outside Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Allen dishes to O'Neal. Back to Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Garland against Morris. Outside Garland. Here's the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. It's Allen on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 8, so on the floor for Cleveland. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The guard and off guard are Mitchell and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And Mobley throws it down.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
KD sets the pick to Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket for Mitchell. Mitchell against Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
A kick out to Mobley. And it's off from 3-point range. Beal against LeVert. Booker, right side. There's Okogie. The three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Now, here's Mitchell. And Durant sends it back.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Allen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Mobley misses. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Left side Durant. Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Suns leading by 11. Pass to Okogie. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3-point range.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Off the run. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Pass to Booker. Durant sets a screen for Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobley. And the All-Star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league. Now look, Mitchell has that rare combination of lightning and thunder. Like, he will blow by you quick, fast, and he will finish over your big.
LeVert against Beal. The three from KD. On the wing, Booker. Out to the wing. Here's Bull. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Mitchell finds LeVert. And the 3 off target.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Phoenix.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Durant. Booker, a screen on Mobley. And KD, good for 3.
Easy money. Durant clapped back with a 3.
The drive by Mobley.
Evan Mobley.
11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. For 3, Booker. The shot, no good. And the Cavaliers call time here. Just 2 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. then they can get out of here.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analyst, Reggie.
Mark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And the Lakers starting five. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Pulls it. Bull grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Beal, the pass to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 13-footer. 2 points. That one goes. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
James finds Reeves. Fires for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Reeves punches that one home, showing off the athleticism.
Outside Booker. Launches it. Buries it from 3.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Screen by James. Launches a 3. The shot, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 5.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
James against Durant. Pass to Beal. Lets it go. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Beal's got his second basket on the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
The Suns lead by 7. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Booker against Hachimura. Beal outside.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
The 3, James fires in the triple.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
The kick to Durant. Outside Bull. Pass to Booker. O'Neal on the wing. Booker against Davis. Releases. Booker no good. Lakers trail by 4. Davis finds Hachimura. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. James outside. Shot on the wing. Nice jump shot. James has got 5.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
The screen on Hachimura. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's deflected, and that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. 27 seconds left in the first. And James launches it from deep. Offline with a 3. The Suns lead by 4. Beal outside. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Reddish. To the middle. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Suns ahead. They lead by a bucket. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Bol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. In the third spot, the Lakers.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
I got yours.
James deciding where to go with it. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Beal. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The Suns beat them last time when these two met in Phoenix.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Pass to Bol. Back to Durant. Three-pointer. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, O'Neal gets the 3 ball to go. O'Neal's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers trail by 4. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with you. Executive management team, coaches, and players, and they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Beal, the pass to Durant. Outside Bol. And there's a 3-second violation.
And they earned a spot in the top 10 for team blocks. They use their big men well to keep the paint locked up and not allow easy buckets.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. Reeves with the ball. Durant covering. From downtown. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch watch this, I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Booker, pass to Durant. The Suns need to get off a shot. Bull finds Booker. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Pass to Booker. There's a minute 17 left in the first half. Back to Durant. Right side Booker. Looking to win the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. The 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Reddish. Pass to James. Outside Reeves. Davis with a screen on Beal. Reeves. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Reeves with the ball. Durant covering. Here's James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Beal's shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on...
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
You have certain players that live and die by the 3. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue?
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. Suns trail by 11. Morris deciding where to go with it. Pass to Nurkic. Allen on the wing. From deep. Knocks down the long J. Allen's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Here's Finney Smith. Off target with the 3. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Allen inside, guarded by Wood. That's good from Allen on the assist from Morris.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Count it for Vincent.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Allen outside.
attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
And he dunks it down.
Whoa, man. Okogie busting out something special that time. I'm glad I was able to check that out.
Vincent can't hit. Suns trail by 5. Morris outside. Right wing. Plumlee against Wood. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
On the wing, Finney Smith. No points yet.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
3 from Wood. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's Connect missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Outside Reeves. James, a screen on Booker. Shot is good by Reeves.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
A powerful slam from Devin Booker.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
It's James on the wing, guarded by Durant. And that one's good. James.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Outside Bull, the 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. The Lakers lead by 5. Reeves, the pass to Reddish. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Durant. Durant puts some moves on. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
He could have walked to the basket.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the gameplay.
Timeout.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Lakers on top. They lead by. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Boot.
Let's be the one that just plays harder.
Well, What a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Booker and Beal in a talented backcourt. Bull out there with Kevin Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. That free throw good from Booker.
Yeah, known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
James passes to Hachimura. Pass to Davis. The Suns clear it. Beal with it. Picked up by Reddish. Booker for 3. Suns keep it alive. Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Durant inside. James is there. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Beal. Oh, a dunk! Get a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Suns.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Davis against Booker. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the inside. Here's Durant. Rebounded by LeBron. The Lakers trail. Outside Reddish. Davis a screen. To the paint. Back to Reddish. The 3 is up. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Beal goes in. And then Beal with the dunk.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosiveness.
James against Durant. Out to Hachimura. To halt the run. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Suns lead by 4. Up top, Beal. He's covered by Reeves. Beal against Reeves. Outside for Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Reddish. And it's good for 2.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
It's Booker on the wing. Hachimura covering. Booker, the pass to Durant. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Down low. And stolen by Bull. Beal outside. To the paint. Outside Bull. Back to Durant. Pass to Booker. 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And here's Reeves outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And it's Phoenix's ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter here. Puts up a deep 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Reeves, the pass to Reddish. Fires from deep. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Los Angeles ball.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Reeves, and he lays it up and in.
Austin Reeves showing no fear down the stretch.
43 seconds left in the game.
LeBron James. Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. So it's Los Angeles now. Outside Reeves. Off target from outside. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
4-3. Hachimura against Booker. The 3 ball. No good that time. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one was a finale. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill.